Okay, so the Eagles totally crushed it and won the Super Bowl, right? But now, like, all this crazy stuff happens after you win. They're hitting up talk shows, having massive parades with tons of beer flying around, and honestly, just reliving every single play, like that insane touchdown from Hurts to Devontae Smith that the announcer called the dagger. It was wild. They even won Team of the Year at the ESPYs, which is huge. And then, bam, they get their championship rings. But the party's over, man, because training camp is starting, and Coach Sirianni is like, yo, we got to focus on now, not repeating the past. He's all about the daily grind, not the word repeat. Boring, but whatever. He's the coach.
So here's the deal. They've got a new offensive coordinator, Kevin Patullo, which means Hurts has to get used to another new guy calling plays. It's like the fourth OC in 5 years for them. But hey, Patullo's been around, so maybe it won't be a total disaster like last year's collapse. Get this, though. The defense was amazing last season, like going from trash to #1 in yards allowed. But now, the defense coach, Fangio, has to replace a bunch of key players who left, and they're filling those spots with super young, inexperienced dudes. So it's going to be tough to keep that elite defense going. And get this, they're starting training camp with a bunch of guys injured. Nolan Smith, Cam Jurgens, Landon Dickerson, Nakobe Dean, and Jahad Campbell all have injury stuff going on. Some of them even got hurt in the Super Bowl or playoff games and had surgery. So their depth is going to be tested big time, especially since depth was their superpower last year.
Then there's Saquon Barkley. Last season was pretty decent for him, kind of like his rookie year back in 2018. But he's had a rough few years with injuries, and they really need him to be good this season, but maybe not as amazing as last year, since they've got other stars. He's only 28, though, so he's probably got plenty left in the tank and wants to be one of the all-time greats. And speaking of running backs, they lost Kenny Gainwell, who was a solid backup and good on special teams. They picked up A.J. Dillon, who was actually pretty good with the Packers before getting injured last year. But honestly, since Dillon missed all of last season, they'll probably be counting on Will Shipley, who's just a second-year guy, to be the main backup. It's a lot, right?